face. Let it shine, just let it. You're all that matters to me.
Hello. Hello. Oh, welcome. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? It's the summer term. Summer term 2021. Yes, I am really looking forward to this term. I'm not messing about now. Here we are, week 1. Yes, we're still virtual for now. So if you are rejoining us this term after an extended break, welcome back. We have missed you, okay? So these next 5 weeks before the half term are gonna be grand, and we've got this brilliant new song to start us off with. Hold Back the River, James Bay. When I move through the teaching of your voice part, you're going to see the lyrics appear on screen, but it may be that you've printed off your own copy so you can make some notes. This hair has not had a cut yet in about 4 months, so enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm going on Friday. Okay, are we ready? Let's get started. Hold Back the River. Beautiful. Okay, this song, there's no soloist, whole choir song, and in this week's video tutorial, we're going to be looking at verse 1, chorus 1 and verse 2. Yeah, that is what we are turning our attention to. The harmony split, you have got a soprano, upper, lower alto and bass, but for a lot of what we're about to look at, you've got a 2-part harmony situation going on. So sopranos and altos singing as one voice, bass and lower altos as another, but it does go into 3 parts and beyond as well. So what I'd love to do is just play that section of the song that we're going to be looking at before we break it on down. So let's have a listen. Quick introduction. We start this song in unison, so the timing of the lyrics will be really important that we all stay together.
Try to keep you close to me, but life got
It's the end of this phrase.
between.
Between. Okay, now we've got the 2-part harmony coming in.
Tried to square not being there, but things that I should have been.
So we now go back into unison, I think.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I
Oh,
can stop
harmony.
for a minute and
So
see
dynamic,
where you
it gets a bit
hide.
louder.
Hold back the river,
And it
hold back.
Softens right down before we go into verse 2, which is different.
Once upon a different life, we
More harmony.
rode our bikes into the sky.
Into the sky.
But now
And some
we
changes in
go
rhythm there.
against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by.
Boom, there it is. That is what we're looking at for today. So we're going to carry on now and have a look at what your voice part is doing. Hiya, welcome to verse 1. And I'm actually now talking to both upper altos and sopranos because you sing exactly the same thing in verse 1. And in fact, you only have one line. Really, really quite brief indeed. Bass and our altos start the whole song without us. I know, how could they? But they're actually doing us a favour because they are laying down the kind of rhythm and the note sequence that we then take through to the second line. So have a listen to the first line, which we don't sing. Tried to keep you close to me, but life got in between. So you can hear that kind of rhythmic push. Have a listen. Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. So upper altos and sopranos, we kind of carry through that main melody into the second line. Let's just try that. Tried, 2, 3, 4. Tried to square, keeps coming, not being there. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Tried to square, breathe, not being there. Listen, but at the end. But think that I should have been off. We're not holding on to anything now. So in that second line, the bass and lower altos are with us lyrically, but they are now creating this kind of lower harmony. Let's sing it with the track so you can hear the introduction. You can hear that first line, and then as it builds from the second line. Here we go. And in fact, the electric guitar here is matching the vocal line rhythmically. So we wait here.
Try to keep you close to
There's
me,
some gaps in between.
but life got in between.
We have the same starting note. Ready? And tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Should have been. Yeah, so be careful not to get lazy on should have been. Should have been. But think that I. Catching that T there. All of these little finer details will be going back over it in the live zooms. But that is verse 1 over already. Okay, let's keep going and have a look at chorus 1. Welcome to chorus 1. It's not very long, but quite enjoyable. We go into chorus 1, the whole choir in unison, and there's a kind of a sort of a driving through every time we sing the word hold. So make sure it comes from the diaphragm. Hold, hold. You're appealing to somebody to not give up. It's not the first song we sung with the word hold in it. Hold on. Same kind of feeling here. So we've just sung, but think that I should have been. 2, 3. Hold back the river. So make sure there's a quick breath before the hold. Hold. 2, 3. Hold back the river. Let me look in your eyes. Let's try that. Make sure I'm singing. Yes, it is eyes plural. Don't just look in one person's eye. Try to look in both of them. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Hold back the river. Let me look in your eyes. These are some lower notes here, particularly for you sopranos. So just let it kind of float on a little velvety cushion. And we're kind of dropping our larynx a little bit, like that. So if you can try to speak in that voice a little bit, yes, great. Then, hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river. So it rolls straight on. And when we get to the I, that's where we break away. And upper altos and sopranos, we're still together. We're still singing exactly the same thing. You've got hold back the river so I. It lifts into that I. Hold back the river so I. And this is a kind of a fork in the road moment where upper altos and sopranos, we take our harmony upwards. Okay, so if you know this song well, you're thinking, we've just been singing the tune. This is the point where we are lifting into this sort of upper harmony. Have a listen again from the top of chorus 1. 2, 3. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. We'll talk about dynamic in a little bit, but just looking at the notes, you've just sung hold back the river so I can stop. Yeah? I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Sing that with me from I can stop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Okay, and that is the last bit of harmony, if you like, before we drop into all in unison again. Coming out of chorus 1, hold back the river, hold back. I mentioned about dynamic earlier, your louds and your softs. Even though chorus 1 is short, there's some very effective dynamic opportunities that we don't want to miss. So we go into chorus 1 with a sort of a sense of a bit more urgency. Hold back the river, let me look in your your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. You can hear now we're singing out a little bit more. We're giving a little bit more rev in the engine. But then coming out of the chorus, I want you to bring it right back down. Hold back the river, hold back, hold back. We bring it right back down to not literally a whisper, but kind of think about the essence of a whisper in your chorus. Okay, so we actually haven't got very much to sing so far, but it's important to know the times when we are taking that line and creating into sort of an upper harmony. Let's go from the beginning. Upper altos and sopranos, we are still together through verse 1 and verse 1 and chorus 1. Remember, we don't sing the first line. So we're just listening here. Try to keep you close to me, but life got in between. And tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Into the chorus, 2, 3. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. Really ham it up there, okay? Hold back. If you want to close your eyes, just to sort of tap into the performance style there, for that last little bit of the chorus. More is more, if you know what I'm saying. Brilliant. Okay, well done. Let's sing it with the track, and then we are looking at verse 2. Which would it be? I don't know. It's really soft. The dynamic is quiet.
But life got in between.
Our starting note. Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Into the chorus.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back.
Yeah, so it's that kind of hold back the river. That's still got some volume to it. It's the final hold back. Well done. Let's carry on. It's verse 2 time. It's verse 2, and now I'm only talking to you, sopranos, because this is the point in the song where you are, well, I was going to say you're free. You're free from the ties, the shackles that was having to sing with the upper altos. Oh, what a drag. No, of course, we enjoyed that very much. But because if you think about a sunrise, and the sun is really coming out into the sky now, so lots of light and warmth and joy, and that's reflected in more harmonies. And I think the lyrics are particularly nostalgic or kind of romantic. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. That image is quite blissful. I think if I rode a bike now, it's been a while, it probably wouldn't be that blissful. I think I'd have to kind of build up my confidence first. So sopranos, we've come out of chorus 1 in unison, the whole choir together on a quiet and a hushed hold back. Then we wait. We just hear that, yeah? We all land on once upon. on to the word sky. It's just a short phrase. Sopranos, we still share the same line as the upper altos here. So technically we're still together, but that's about to change. Once before in a verse, our starting note was here, but now we're here. Oh, I beg your pardon. Once upon. So you're still ascending. Then listen. A different life. Let's just isolate that little bit there. 2, 3, 4. Once upon a different life. Yep. Again. 2, 3. Once upon a different life. Listen. We rode our bikes into the sky. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. We rode our bikes into the sky. Try the whole line with me. Once upon. Your starting note. 2, 3, 4. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. Lovely. So it's just remembering that you need to drop the note down. Firstly on of different. Once upon a different life. And again on we. We rode our bikes into the sky. One of those. Moving ahead into the second half of verse 2. We've just sung into the sky. So the bass would start, but now. The bass is driving through that next line. Altos and sopranos together, we kind of echo from the word now. We don't sing the word but. So we hear the bass start the line, but now, but now. All on that same note together. But sopranos, this is where we ascend into our soprano notes. Now we grow. Really important that we remember to lift into that new note. Now we grow. Listen. Against the tide. Try that from now. 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we grow. Breathe. Against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Did it do what you thought it was going to do? Hopefully. Okay, so if you got this, but now, let's try that. 1, 2, 3. But now we grow against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Let's go from the top of verse 2. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. We don't hold on to the sky, we wait. But now we grow against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. And that's it. Again, the verses are really not very long in this song. I love the lyrics though. I love the imagery. So, quick recap. You've got a new starting note from the second verse, but you're still in unison with the upper altos. Once upon a, really important that you bring that note down. Different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. Don't hold the note. We wait then for the bass to start. But now we grow against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. And that's it. Let's just drop in with the track. Top of verse 2. Okay, coming out of chorus 1. Little instrumental. Once, new note. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. Bass start. But now just really, it's like warm sunshine on your skin. Sopranos, you are really kind of completing that lovely uplifting sound. Those distant days are flashing by. Great. And that is everything that we need to cover in this week's tutorial. So hopefully you'll agree that it's, as a week 1 song to start with, we're gliding through it. All right then, sopranos, let's sing together with the piano and the soprano part, and then the track. From the very top. So I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. Instrumental. Starting note. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. Yeah, we wait, but now we cry. When I'm catching those high notes in verse 2, I'm coming off the pedal a little bit. I'm just letting a little bit more breath leak in, rather than those distant days. I don't think it needs that. Doesn't need that just yet. We're the kind of the light coating, little icing sugar on the top. That's what we do, sopranos. It's who we are. Fabulous. Don't go anywhere. Let's sing it with the track. Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Should have. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. Different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. Wait, but now we crawl against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold back the river, hold back. Okay, so once we've gotten to that second chorus, it is like blazing hot sun. There's new harmonies, new rhythms, it's all going on. But we've done really well to start off covering verse 1, chorus 1 and verse 2. Brilliant. All right then, so just going to recap any moves and then conduct the whole choir. Give yourselves one of these. It's a round of applause. The seal of approval. Oh, 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 oh. It's a weak one, isn't it? Yeah. very, very, very quick movement summary. I'm just going to press play on the track. Introduction, you're standing still. Try it with me now. Get up off your feet. We keep standing still, bass and lower alto start.
To keep you close to me, but life got in between.
We continue to stand still, upper alto sopranos joining us.
Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been.
Chorus 1, still standing still.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide.
All right,
Hold
going
back
into
the
verse
river,
2,
hold
we step
back.
out from once, 2, 3, 4.
Once
So we've got this kind of fairly quick moving sway. 2 halves of the choir.
Rode our bikes into the sky. But now
Yeah,
we
the sway keeps going.
against the tide. Those days
As we go into chorus 2,
are flashing by.
we bring in a double click.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold
I know we haven't looked at chorus 2 yet, that's for next week, but it's worth mentioning that coming out of that sway in verse 2, you will be going into a double click. So direction of your sway, upper altos and sopranos, when it happens, you're stepping up with your left foot and shoulder, lower altos and bass with your right. Okay, and that's it. So let's give it a try now with me conducting you, singing your part, and if you want to, have a go at putting that sway in. All right, off we go.
Try to keep you close to me, but life got in between. Tried to square not being there, but think that I should have been. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back. Once upon a different life, we rode our bikes into the sky. But now we crawl against the tide. Those distant days are flashing by. Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so I can stop for a minute and be by your side. Hold